203. We are being recorded. How is everybody? Come on, Silva's good. Oh, Calvin, Marcel, Derek, Sherry Lee, Heather, Debbie, Amy, how are you? All right, good. Herm's good. Jen Davis, you're good. All right. Stuart, all right. I think everybody's good. Great. So we got a jam-packed session today. Some really important information. So get your pens out, get your iPads out, get your phones out, whatever it is you need to take notes. You're not going to want to miss a moment of today's call. As you know, Tuesdays is the KW value proposition. And we've got something really, really important to talk to you about today. First, we have some announcements. So today, 9:30, right after this call, you do not want to miss the Business Builder session with Debbie Orr. Guys are killing it yesterday. I will tell you, yesterday morning, the Stanford Market Center was a buzz with people who were on Zoom doing their lead gen, right, Debbie Orr? It was amazing. I know the whole Jody Boxer team was all together as a team lead genning with Debbie. It was amazing. So if you haven't done it, don't be afraid. It's not scary. Log on, listen to what Debbie's doing today, because today's also special. She's going to be doing the question game. So you want to say something about that, Debbie, or no?
To get to my mute button. It's fun. Nobody gets hurt. We have fun, we laugh, and I give you cues. So it's a great practice session, and join us. We just have fun.
Awesome. Awesome. Lots of fun happening. 9:30. So Debbie, put your Zoom information in the chat again, just so it's here, so everyone sees it. Great. Today at 11 o'clock is the Sign In to Win Q&A and launch, announcing what we're doing with that whole program. I know about 60, 70 of you were on the call yesterday learning about it, and everybody's pumped to do it. So if you didn't do it, or you need a refresher, or want to just ask a couple more questions, today at 11 o'clock in this Zoom room. And then 4 o'clock today, Ignite continues. Ignite today, tomorrow, Thursday, continues again in this Zoom room. Tomorrow at 11 o'clock, real quick, 11 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to be doing commission review, Commissions on Command with Sam. He's going to give you guys a great refresher course on doing your commissions, because some of you still do green sheets. You know that emoji? Like this, like really? Some of you still do green sheets? Yeah, some of you still do green sheets. As of October 15th, no more green sheets. They're going bye-bye. So you have to know how to do commissions. Commissions are easier than green sheets. So tomorrow at 11 o'clock, Sam's going to explain that again in the Zoom room. Okay, it's Tuesday. It's Tammy Tuesday. Tammy, we missed you last week. We're so glad to have you back.
Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. So yeah, I am so sorry about last week. I was at a Tony Robbins Life Mastery, which was amazing. I am 9 days without coffee. I never in my life thought I would ever be able to give up coffee. And when I saw what caffeine can do to your body, I plan on writing mortgages till I'm 100 years old, at least have the option to write loans as 100 years old. And I really need to keep myself healthy. So it was really something that I did for myself. And I feel amazing. I was up at 5:30 with no alarm clock, which again, crazy stuff. So take care of your body. Now let's talk about taking care of your clients. You know, going through this detox, I realized that there's a lot of bad information that we have about food and taking care of ourselves and what's healthy and what's not. The same exact thing applies to finance and real estate. Our clients have so much bad information out there. Or maybe it's not bad, but it's confusing. It might not apply to them. Paying off debt, paying off credit, paying off charge-offs, paying off a collection account, all things they should not do. Then there's, well, I need to shop the best interest rate. Again, not necessarily. There's a lot of strategy that goes into planning your mortgage. And what makes me different is that I'm a strategist. I will help them plan this mortgage, but also plan the mortgage down the road, the 1 3 to 5 years from now. My prediction is that all these people that are getting into these houses in these last couple of years are going to wake up one day and realize, you know what? I don't really love this house as much as I did back then. And now it's time to buy something else. And I want to be the person they think about when that time comes. So my goal is to make sure they don't forget me, but also that they don't forget you. We're a partnership, we're a team in all this. So some cool products that I want to remind you about, besides all the pretty stuff that I can do, the pretty rates, 20% down, and yeah, no, we need one pay stub to verify income. I can do that too. But I want to tell you about some of the cool stuff that I do. First of all, did you guys know that I do renovation loans? Best loan ever in the whole world. So FHA has a renovation loan. Conventional has a renovation loan. Knock, knock, investors. Conventional has an investor loan for single family properties if you're going to be an investor. And then VA has a renovation loan. No loan limits on that one. Some restrictions do apply. Here's some other cool stuff I found. Have you guys had some issues trying to, the house hasn't sold yet, so they're waiting to sell this house so that they can buy the next house? Well, I have a product that we can remove the departing residence from the DTI, so we don't have to count that mortgage payment as long as it's for sale and there's 30% equity. So it doesn't apply to everybody, but if you have one of these situations, you need to call me because I will help them develop a strategy. So again, I didn't mention interest rates on any of these things because our goal is to solve a problem. Our goal is to not just, here you go, here's your pretty interest rate on a silver platter. There's a lot more to it. So guys, the market's going to turn at some point. We want to make sure that we are strategists. We put those that we need to be positioned. We've been competing with internet stuff for years and years on the lending side. This is new for you guys. You need to be in a position where you can compete against internet stuff. So happy Tuesday. By the way, no coffee. All of this is El Natural. So happy Tuesday, everyone.
Very impressive, Tammy. Coffee thing too. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, it's Tuesday. We're moving on to our spotlight. So getting to another important piece of the value proposition of Keller Williams, and that would be Keller Mortgage. So I know some of you use Keller Mortgage, very few of you, to be honest with you. And Gary Keller recently was on our mastermind, on the Team Leader Mastermind this past week. He was shaking his head. He thinks it's one of the most valuable assets we have, literally, and he just doesn't understand why more people aren't using it. So we're going to be making a point about this. So obviously we have our wonderful mortgage partners, but Keller Mortgage is part of this organization as well. And we have a special guest with us today, David Dropsy, Senior Loan Officer, who's going to explain the benefits of Keller Mortgage and 0+ mortgage. So David, I'm just going to turn it over to you because I know you're the expert and you're going to tell us all these great things.
Thank you very much. Yes, I appreciate your guys' time here this morning. Yes, basically Keller Mortgage was set up by Gary Keller several years ago, about 4 years ago now. I was part of the second wave that came in as the company started to really take a foothold. It got brought out of just being a beta test where only a few market centers could utilize it because it was just becoming so successful at saving your clients tons of money, providing them the best loan products out there. But the main goal of what Gary wanted to do was to eliminate all of the pain points. So he went out and he asked his agents, what are some of the things that drive you absolutely crazy when it comes to the lending side of things? And then he built basically a mortgage company around how to eliminate those pain points. Number one is just making sure that every one of your clients are prepared to buy the house that they are intending to buy by getting you fully pre-approved ahead of time so that you're not out there, shopping and showing homes with a client who is not fully ready. It is something that we can coach clients through and get them ready. But until they are, we wanted to make sure that you are saving your time and energy. And so going through a full underwrite review upfront is pretty much mandatory for us. On top of that, once you go into contract, we order our appraisals on day one without impacting your client in any way, shape, or form. We do not charge any upfront fees. We do not wait for inspections. We do not wait a single moment. Within 24 hours, that appraisal is getting ordered. In this market right now, I can tell you that's even more important because appraisal timelines and conversion times is getting longer and longer just due to the complexities of either the market or a lack of appraisers out there. It is definitely hitting the market. We do that because, well, number one, we pre-approve everybody up front, so our conversion rates are enormously high, and we do not want to jeopardize any of your clients' upfront money. But the main goal of that is to make sure that we are not missing a closing date. That is the number one mandate, and I can tell you that we have the best conversion rate at getting loans done on time. If it's on your contract, that's the day we're closing, hands down. What does Keller Mortgage then provide to your clients? Well, it's pretty simple. It is the 0+ loan program. It is exactly that. We do not charge any of your clients' fees. So all lender fees get waived for any client that we are working with you on. That's going to save you anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 in application, origination, underwriting, processing fees. There's a lot of ways for lenders to kind of bury those fees under, and clients aren't really aware what they're paying for. We waive them all. We make it very, very simple. On top of that, if the loan size itself is 150,000 or greater, which in this market anymore, that's probably 9 out of 10 times, if not more, we then provide an extra $1,000 credit to your clients to offset some of your other closing costs, like their appraisal and their title work. So at the end of the day, we're paying your clients money to do loans with us instead of charging them anything. On top of that, we do have discounted rates to the market. So we're out there, we're not just baking this all into our rates. Our rates are typically discounted to that of the market, and therefore your clients love you even more. That is what we are built on. We do not pay marketing, we do not pay advertising. All of these costs then get trickled back down to your clients. And for the reason of that is so that the word of mouth spreads faster. Your clients are going to love you. Almost everyone loves their agent, but they don't always love their lender. And so if you're providing them a resource that saves them time, money, and stress, the opportunity for them to tell their friends, family, and colleagues is just that much more greater for the experience that they will have had. And that's really what we were built for. It's to drive your business, to make your business better. And we, number one, are put in place to just make sure that each loan gets successfully completed from start to finish.
Awesome. David, I know there's a couple of questions in the chat. I know we have
Sure.
a flyer that David has provided. I will send it out to everybody. Looking for a minimum credit score to qualify, David?
I mean, you're going to be at your typical standard FHA, 600, conventional 620. So a lot of that stuff is going to be standardized. But at the end of the day, we're here to make sure that we're saving money and providing the best loans for as many clients as we can for you. Absolutely.
Great. Now, David, I know I'm not going to put you on the spot, but last I saw, I don't remember the exact number, but it was millions and millions of dollars that we've already saved the consumer by going through Keller Mortgage. Do you know where we're at with that?
Yeah, it's definitely more than what's on the PowerPoint that'll get passed around. Was probably created about 6 months ago. That was $200 million. So all we did was just analyze how many deals have we done. And if we save an average of even just conservatively $2,500 in fees, and then you factor in a small savings for the discounted rate, and then just multiply that by how many we have done, I would say we're upwards of near 300 million at this point, just because that PowerPoint was done so much further in the past. Yeah.
Do we do
That's
refi too?
Absolutely. Yeah. And from time to time, we actually just finished. It ended in the end of September, but they've been trickling them out there every now and then. I think we've done 3 now this year, 2 or 3 times this year, where they take a month and they say, hey, let's drive a little more business. And they send out information to all of you guys and say, hey, we're having a refi special. So not only do your clients get the same exact benefits on a purchase with the 0 fees and the $1,000 credit, but they'll go in and they'll actually try to discount the rate even more to what we already do. Just for refis though only. The reason for that I know we're a purchase shop, right? We're here for your purchase clients, but management has said, hey, this is an opportunity for you as the agent to get in front of your clients, your entire network of clients, instead of not having anything to talk about, and you're just sort of, out there trying to generate more business with nothing to say. It's giving you an opportunity to say, hey, here to all of my clients, my lender's offering this extra refi special. Can you take advantage of it? And if they can, great. But if they can't, guess what? That's more opportunities for you to have conversations with your client. Plenty of clients during these times say to the agent, no, I'm not looking to refi because I'm actually looking to sell in the next 6 to 12 months. Well, then boom, you're right in front of them. And now you're the one winning that business for that listing. And so that's why we have done that. But yes, the long-winded answer to that is we do refis and they all get the same benefits. I'm not saying it's still not an opportunistic time for refis, even though the special is over. But it is still something that, we do offer to all of your clients with all of the same benefits.
Absolutely. Now, David, you cover Connecticut, right?
I do. Connecticut's actually probably one of my biggest states. I'd say it's either Pennsylvania or Connecticut running neck and neck. I do within Keller Mortgage itself. I'm probably one of the top Connecticut loan officers. In no special part to agents like Doreen Corval and Jessica Starr and her whole team. So I don't know if anybody out there knows the Star Realty Group, but I've been working with them since day one. Yep. And it's been a very important state for me. Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, David, can you put your contact info in the chat real quick?
Yeah, I sure can.
You didn't do it already. And I'm going to be sending out all the information that David has sent us. And then look, I would say in the next week to week and a half, we're going to have a special session just for Keller Mortgage. And David will be back to talk about all the particulars about it. And it's an amazing opportunity, guys. It's just another tool in your toolbox. Who here has actually used Keller Mortgage? Raise your hand, Debbie Orr. Nobody else. Look at that. So much opportunity. Oh, Herm. Okay. Great. So again, look for that. We're going to be having that session and I will send out everything that David sent me. David, thank you so much for your time today.
No problem. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right. Guys, have a great day. See you later.